Imagine for a moment that your home is like a sacred vessel, a temple that houses not only your body, but also your spirit. Just as we take care to keep the exterior of this temple clean, should we not pay equal attention to its energetic atmosphere? Here is where humble salt steps in, not merely as a culinary seasoning, but as a powerful tool for purification and protection. In ancient times, sages recognized the hidden power of salt. They discovered that, beyond enhancing the taste of food, salt possessed the extraordinary ability to absorb and neutralize negative energies. This understanding gave rise to practices that, though simple in execution, are profound in their impact. Today, my dear apprentice, I will guide you through 7 sacred places in your home where salt can work its wonders. Each location has a specific purpose, a reason rooted in ancestral wisdom. By following these steps, you will not only be cleansing your physical space, but also creating an environment conducive to manifesting your highest aspirations. But before we embark on this journey of transformation, it is crucial that you understand the importance of intention. Salt, by itself, is merely a mineral compound. It is your intention, your consciousness, and your faith that turn it into a catalyst for positive change. As you place the salt in each of these 7 locations, do so with an open heart and a clear mind. Visualize negative energy dissolving as if it were ice exposed to the warm morning sun. Remember, each step in this process is an opportunity to practice mindfulness. Do not rush. Take the necessary time to feel the connection between your actions and the space around you. Observe how, with each grain of salt you place, your home begins to vibrate at a higher frequency. As we progress in our exploration, I invite you to maintain a curiosity and openness. Some of these practices may seem unusual at first, but I assure you that each is backed by centuries of wisdom and experience. Trust the process and allow the magic of salt to unfold in your life. Now, let us prepare to embark on this journey of purification and renewal. Open your mind and your heart to the possibilities that are about to manifest. May salt be your ally in creating a home that not only shelters you physically, but also nourishes your soul and elevates your spirit. Let us begin with the first sacred place, the entrance of your home. 1. The entrance door, the threshold of possibilities. Imagine for a moment that your entrance door is more than just a physical barrier. It is the portal through which all energy enters your home. Just like a river alters its course upon encountering a rock, the energy entering your space can be influenced and directed. By placing salt at or near your entrance door, you are creating what the ancients called a seal of protection. This seal acts as an energetic filter, allowing only positive vibrations to cross the threshold of your home. To implement this practice, take a small glass or ceramic container, materials that resonate with the purity of salt, and fill it with pure sea salt. Place this container discreetly near the entrance, whether inside or outside, depending on your preference and the conditions of your dwelling. As you perform this action, visualize a golden light emanating from the salt, extending to form an invisible but powerful barrier. This light gently repels any negative energy, transforming it into neutrality before it can enter your sacred space. Remember to renew the salt in this container regularly, ideally at each new moon. By doing so, you are reaffirming your intention to maintain your home as a sanctuary of peace and positivity. This practice not only protects your home, but also reminds you to be mindful of the energy you bring with you each time you cross the threshold. Do you enter with worries and stress, or with gratitude and love? The salt at your entrance invites you to pause, take a deep breath, and shed the burdens of the outer world before stepping into your sacred space. 2. The work desk, cultivating prosperity and creativity. Your workspace, whether a desk in an office or a corner in your home, is where you spend a significant portion of your time. It is the place where your ideas take shape, where you face challenges, and where, day by day, you build your future. Does this space not deserve special attention in terms of energy? Placing a small bowl of salt on your work desk is like planting a seed of abundance in the fertile ground of your daily endeavors. Here, salt acts as an amplifier of your positive intentions and a dissipator of the doubts and fears that may impede your progress. Choose a small but beautiful container, something that inspires you every time you look at it. Fill it with pink Himalayan salt, known for its purifying properties and its ability to elevate the vibration of a space. Place this container in a prominent spot on your desk, preferably in the front left corner, which in feng shui is associated with abundance and prosperity. Each morning, before you start your workday, take a moment to connect with this small salt altar. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and visualize your goals and aspirations. Imagine the salt absorbing any negative or limiting energy, leaving room for creativity and success to flourish. As you work, the subtle presence of the salt will remind you to maintain a positive and focused attitude. In moments of stress or doubt, look at the bowl of salt and remember that you are surrounded by an energy field that supports your efforts and attracts favorable opportunities. Renew the salt in this container every month, ideally during the new moon. As you do, give thanks for the past month's achievements and reaffirm your intentions for the upcoming cycle. This simple ritual not only cleanses the energy of your workspace, but also helps you maintain a mindset of growth and abundance. Remember, the true power of these practices lies in your belief and the consistency with which you apply them. The salt on your desk is a tangible reminder of your commitment to success and prosperity. Let its presence inspire you to give your best every day, knowing that you are actively creating the future you desire. 3. The kitchen, the energetic heart of the home. In many cultures, the kitchen is considered the heart of the home, and rightly so. This is where meals are prepared that nourish our bodies, where families gather to share not only food, but also stories and laughter. The energy that flows in this space directly impacts our physical and emotional health. Placing salt in the kitchen goes beyond its culinary use. It becomes an act of energetic purification and harmonization. The salt in this context acts as a silent guardian, absorbing negative energies that may accumulate during food preparation and family interactions. For this practice, choose a beautiful and sturdy container, something that complements the aesthetics of your kitchen, but can also withstand the humidity and temperature changes typical of this space. Fill it with coarse sea salt, known for its purifying capabilities. Place this container in a central part of your kitchen, where it can oversee all activity. It could be on the kitchen island, a corner of the countertop, or even on the windowsill. The ideal location is one where the salt can do its job without interrupting the workflow in the kitchen. Each time you enter the kitchen, take a moment to acknowledge the presence of this silent guardian. Visualize the salt absorbing any tension, stress, or negativity, transforming them into neutral energy. Imagine a soft glow emanating from the salt container, filling the space with warmth and harmony. As you prepare meals, let the presence of the salt remind you of the importance of cooking with love and gratitude. The energy with which we prepare our foods affects their nutritive quality and how they make us feel after eating. The salt in your kitchen invites you to be more mindful and present in each act of food preparation. Renew the salt in this container with each change of season. This act becomes a ritual of renewal, marking the passage of time and the arrival of new energies. As you change the salt, give thanks for the meals shared, the conversations held, and the moments of family bonding that have taken place in this sacred space. 4. The bathroom, sanctuary of purification and renewal. The bathroom, often overlooked in terms of its energetic importance, is a crucial space in our homes. Here we cleanse ourselves physically, but it can also be a place for emotional and spiritual renewal. The energy in this space can quickly accumulate, influenced by our moods and the energetic residues we leave behind each time we cleanse ourselves. Placing salt in the bathroom is an ancient practice recognizing the dual nature of this space, a place of elimination and rebirth. The salt here acts as a powerful agent of energetic cleansing, absorbing and neutralizing stagnant or negative energies that may accumulate. Choose a beautiful but moisture-resistant container. A glass or glazed ceramic bowl would work well. Fill it with a mix of sea salt and Himalayan salt. The sea salt is excellent for general purification, while the Himalayan salt adds a touch of revitalizing energy. Place this container in a spot where it won't get directly wet, but can oversee the whole space. It could be on a shelf, in a windowsill, if you have one in the bathroom, or even on top of the toilet tank. The goal is for the salt to work its magic without interfering with your daily routines. Every time you enter the bathroom, take a moment to recognize the presence of the salt. Visualize it absorbing any negative or stagnant energy, transforming it into light and purity. Imagine that each time you wash your hands or shower, you're not only cleansing your physical body, but also renewing your energy field. To enhance the effects of the salt in your bathroom further, consider adding a few drops of essential oil like lavender or eucalyptus to the container. These oils not only add a pleasant aroma, but also have purifying and relaxing properties that complement the work of the salt. Renew the salt in this container during the full moon each month. This act becomes a ritual of release and renewal. As you change the salt, visualize everything you wish to let go of: stress, worries, negative energies, being absorbed by the old salt. As you place the new salt, set the intention of filling yourself with fresh, revitalizing energy. Remember, the bathroom is more than a functional space. It's a personal sanctuary where you can reconnect with yourself and renew your spirit. The salt in your bathroom is a constant reminder of this potential for transformation. 5. Under the doormat, the invisible barrier. The doormat, that humble item that welcomes everyone entering our home, has hidden potential that extends beyond merely cleaning the dust off our shoes. In ancient wisdom, the threshold of a house was considered a crucial transition point, a place where the outer world meets our personal sanctuary. Placing salt under the doormat leverages this transitional energy, creating an invisible but powerful barrier against negative influences. For this practice, you will need coarse sea salt. Coarse salt is ideal for this location because it is less prone to dissolve quickly if it gets wet. Before placing the salt, take a moment to thoroughly clean the area under your doormat. This act of physical cleaning prepares the space for the energetic cleansing to follow. Spread a thin layer of coarse salt directly on the ground, covering the area that the doormat will occupy. As you do this, visualize the salt as a luminous net that captures and neutralizes any negative energy before it can enter your home. Imagine this barrier extending not just horizontally under the doormat, but also vertically, creating a protective field that rises up to the ceiling. As you spread the salt, you might recite an affirmation or a protection prayer, something simple like, "May this salt bless and protect my home," allowing only positive and beneficial energies to enter. The spoken word with intention adds power to your action. Once you've placed the doormat over the salt, you have created what the sages called the sacred threshold. Each time someone steps on that doormat, they are unconsciously interacting with the energy field you have created. It's as if every visitor passes through a purification portal before entering your sacred space. Remember, the effectiveness of this practice doesn't lie solely in the physical salt, but in the intention with which it was placed, and in your ongoing awareness of its presence. Each time you enter or leave your home, take a moment to recognize this sacred threshold. Visualize yourself shedding the energies of the outer world before entering, or preparing to face the world when you leave. It's important to renew the salt under the doormat regularly, ideally at each new moon. This act of renewal is not just practical, since the salt can absorb moisture over time, but also symbolic. It represents your ongoing commitment to the protection and purification of your living space. When it comes 6. In your shoes. Walking in harmony. Now, my dear apprentice, we delve into a practice that might seem unusual at first, but has deep roots in ancient wisdom. Placing salt in your shoes is a subtle but powerful way to carry with you an energy of protection and purification wherever you go. In many spiritual traditions, the feet are considered an important connection point between our being and the earth. They are our direct contact with the physical world, and through them, we constantly absorb and transmit energy. By introducing salt into your shoes, you are creating a personal energy filter that accompanies you on every step of your journey. For this practice, you will need finely ground sea salt or finely ground Himalayan salt. Fine salt is crucial here, as we don't want it to cause discomfort while walking. Before you start, clean your shoes thoroughly, both inside and out. This act of physical cleaning paves the way for the energetic purification to follow. Take a small amount of salt, no more than a pinch, and sprinkle it gently inside each shoe, focusing mainly on the heel area. As you do this, visualize the salt as a bright light spreading throughout the shoe, creating a protective field around your feet. You can accompany this action with an affirmation or intention. For example, may every step I take be protected and guided by light. May my path be clear and my steps firm. This spoken declaration reinforces your intention and enhances the energy of the salt. As you wear your shoes with the salt, be conscious of the energy you carry with you. Imagine that with every step, you are leaving a trail of light and positivity. Visualize the salt absorbing any negative energy you may encounter along your way, keeping you centered and protected. It's important to renew the salt in your shoes regularly, ideally once a week, or whenever you feel its energy has weakened. When it's time to change the salt, shake the old salt out into a natural place, like a garden or park, thanking it for its service. Then repeat the process with fresh salt. This practice not only provides you with energetic protection, but also reminds you to be present and mindful with every step you take. It invites you to walk through life with intention and mindfulness, aware of your impact on the world around you. 7. The corners of your home, anchoring harmony. Finally, we reach the practice of placing salt in the corners of your home, a powerful technique for creating a balanced and protective energy field throughout your living space. The corners of a room or house are energy accumulation points where energetic currents can stagnate or intensify. By placing salt in these strategic areas, you are creating what the ancients called pillars of light, anchor points that sustain and balance the energy throughout your dwelling. For this practice, you will need 4 small containers and coarse sea salt. The containers can be of any material, but glass or ceramic are particularly effective in maintaining the purity of the salt's energy. Start by cleaning the corners of your home thoroughly, both physically and energetically. You might use a broom or a vacuum for physical cleaning, followed by burning sage or Palo Santo for energetic cleansing. This step prepares the space to receive the new energy you are about to anchor. Fill each container with coarse sea salt. As you do so, visualize the salt glowing with pure white light, charged with intentions of protection, harmony, and abundance. You can even program the salt with specific intentions for each corner. For example, northeast corner, prosperity and abundance. Southeast corner, health and vitality. Southwest corner, love and harmonious relationships. Northwest corner, wisdom and spiritual growth. Place each container in its corresponding corner. Take a moment to connect with the energy of that space. Visualize the light from the salt extending from the corner, filling the entire room and connecting with the other corners to form a square of protection. You might accompany this action with an affirmation or a small ceremony. For instance, you could light a candle in each corner as you place the salt container, saying something like, "May this light and salt anchor the energy of specific intention in this home. May all who dwell here be blessed and protected." Once you have placed all 4 containers, stand in the center of your space and feel the energy. Imagine lines of light connecting the 4 corners, creating a protective energy field that envelops your entire home. It's important to renew the salt in these corners regularly, ideally during each new moon. This act of renewal not only refreshes the energy, but also